Dane's adventure. Dane had not eaten or drunk anything for 2 days and he felt weak. Once again, he thought of his friends Matt and Harry. Were they safe? Perhaps they were still looking for him. The three of them had come to the jungle for a hunting trip but had become separated while running from a wild elephant. Dane had lost his equipment and food supply, but he knew that he should not give up. He prayed for strength to find a way out of the thick tropical jungle. Dane was completely lost and was going around in circles. Wherever he was plagued by mosquitoes and other insects. As if that was not enough, the leeches were draining his blood little by little. He was too scared to eat leaves and berries for fear of upsetting his stomach. He came across some animals' footprints which led him to a watering hole. There, he drank greedily until he was full. Then, to keep off the biting insect, he rolled himself in the mud. He decided to stay near the watering hole to wait for a search party. Early in the morning of the fourth day, Dane was awake by something exploring his body, shaking his fear. He realized that it was an elephant's trunk examining him. But as soon as he shouted, the frightened elephant crashed away through the jungle. Dane was thankful that he was safe, for the elephant might have stood on him and crushed him. Another time, Dane woke up from a short sleep to find a wild boar noisily licking him. Frightened, he leaped up and screamed. Fortunately, the startled animal disappeared off into the trees. By the sixth day, Dane was feeling very thirsty and feverish. He heard a plane flying overhead but was too weak to shout. He began to despair. Then, later in the day, Dane thought he heard a voice calling him. With the little strength he had remaining, he let out a feeble cry. The rescue stared in disbelief to see Dane covered in mud from head to foot. He was quickly carried out of the jungle. A few hours later, Dane was in the hospital, remembering his experience and wondering how he had survived in that terrible ordeal.